We are catching up after a long break. So, how things are going on? How's your work from home?
Yeah, things are good, Suren. Like work from home, like it's really a good option to adopt, like the being with children and in a home environment, like being with mother, wife, and working. It gives an kind of sense, like always to be with people and work also. It's going good.
So, you're enjoying your bit and work from home. Can I take it like that?
Yes, 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 exactly.
So, today's topic would be work-life culture during pandemic. I think it would be an interesting topic as useful as one for listeners, not only for HR professionals, but also IT people who are into work from home the last 18 months. So, what is your view on that? The work-life culture during pandemic. Can you say a few words before entering into your formal session?
Yeah. Yeah, so then like work from home and working from home culture is there like before pandemic also, but there are limitations are there. There are very few staffs given work from home, and most of the people did not see that as an opportunity to like create or bring productivity. Like everybody believe that if a person is working in the office only, can be like more productive than being at home is what we are thinking. This pandemic situation like forced us, like there is no option for us, like rather than like there's no option for us to go to office and work. It is only option what we had is like work from home only. Like during this period, no, like I heard like from a lot of my friends and relatives also. uh, I share about some software companies. No, their productivity has increased around like 250 percentage to 300 percentage, which will not happen in a normal environment. Is what I see. Like there's a lot of opportunity in the productivity also when people work from home. Is what I see. So it is it's a kind of a paradigm shift. Like we do not have any other option rather than working from home.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. So let's move on to the questions. So, do you feel the academic careers which people have, the academics, really have or really imposed a work-life culture, especially in Indian companies?
Yeah. So academic, like when we see about the academics, no, like there is nowhere given a training or lecture or subject that is there to handle our jobs. Like what they teach is like what to do in the job, like how to do in the job, and how to do the work-life balance, or how to live the life also is not that. Like it is there up to certain level. In some languages, no, like English or Tamil, like you will find like Tirukkural or Silapadikaram as a story, but not as a taking into our life practically. Actually, it's not that like living the life itself. No, like you do not have any idea. Like nobody teached you. Like you learned from your father, like and you started living it actually.
So, fine, sir.
So
So, yeah,
there were nowhere like what needs to be done. Yeah, up to certain level. For example, if I'm a BCom graduate, like I will know like up to certain level only. The rest of the things I have to like whatever is required. I will. For example, I may learn the basics of the work, and everything else I learn in the company only. Like when I'm doing the work really.
okay, fine. So, most of the people are learning in work, including me, the academics, as you said. It's all in the theoretical way. Fine. And the next question is during work from home, if it increases our productivity level, most of the people who increases the productivity level again spend more time on the work by doing extra work. Is there any other way they can really focus on work-life balance by reducing the time of work which they do? That means spending the more time with family, more time with networking of fellow-minded professionals.
No, it's up to them actually. Like whatever that they want, like it may be their passion or if they want to spend with their family or children or if they wanted to do any other thing, networking or hobbies, and it is obviously their choice to do like whatever is required. And what I heard from you is there's a pressure in the people like working from home is what I heard. I think it is correct, no?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, yeah. If it is a pressure, like always like when we there's a difference when we work in office and when we work from home, no? Like always monitoring and the feedback mechanism will be higher when we are in the work from home. Like being in communication and being transparent and like setting up the goals and tasks for the day and like sharing with the reporting it transparently, this is what possible, this is what is not possible, will bring clarity and the life work life balance is what I see today.
Okay, thank you. So
In
my
most
next,
of the cases there will be clarity or there will not be transparency will not be there.
okay, my next question would be, so in few organizations, uh, I feel people who work hard are not getting the right recognition. Like someone, people who show off, normally going into the MD's office, some kind of a show of people gets more recognition than people who really work hard. So, do you agree with me, sir? This aspect we have discussed about this even before.
Yeah, Suren, yeah, exactly. Whatever you're saying is appropriate. No? Like you do the work and if you don't do the like there are two aspects, Suren. In anything you see, no, like it may be a company, it may be an individual, or it may be an organization, or it may be a government, whatever it is. You take an example. There are two things. One is productivity or production, and another thing is like marketing. Like it is when you do everything and you don't tell anything to anybody, no, then obviously the recognition like you will get very less only, you know? For example, consider, no, like for X party is ruling the Tamil Nadu, and they have done the significant contributions, no, but during the election campaign they did not showcase anything, and they just do the work whatever is required. Do you think that party will win? No, no.
No.
Obviously, like whatever you did or did not do, like there's need of showcase. You need to showcase that to the reporting head or whomever is required. Is what I see. In my career, like I also don't showcase actually, but still, I feel it
I
is
got
very
it.
important. How much like you put effort and do the hard work, that much you need to show off to the people. Is also like very important. Is what I see.
I agree, sir. Just add one more point. I would like to separate into three categories: people who work hard and showcase. That's fine. People who
Okay.
don't work hard and they showcase. The second category, people again, they don't work hard and they don't showcase. So my point is the second case where people, if you work hard and then you showcase, then obviously that's not wrong. It's promoting yourself. But people who don't work hard and then simply showcase, how the work life has changed their thing because they can't showcase in home if you're not going to work hard. So what's your view on that?
No, they are doing their best. No, they are doing the marketing activity good, but productivity is less. Yeah.
But you're
What is
okay with
there?
that? This kind of scenario? End of the day, it's gonna
No,
be
whatever they
only
do, we need to acknowledge.
okay.
Whatever they do, no, we need to acknowledge that also. No, like they are very smart. That they put like less effort and they get more credit.
Sir, but how they can maintain the same level in the pandemic? Because they can't show off in home, right? Sitting in home, how you are going to focus yourself? So how you calculate the productivity for them? So can you hear me?
Ah, yeah, your voice is audible.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are times like will face tough situations also at time in time. There are a lot of people laid off for a sense of due to it will be like open like they cannot show off more like whatever they did or whatever they did not do, like it will be visible evidently. So that's why there is a lot of layoffs and uh, uh, like sent home. So like things have happened during this pandemic.
Okay. So, fine, sir. And then moving on to the next question. How someone can really mentally stable in this kind of uncertainties, in this kind of pandemic, work from home? To be frank, in my opinion, I can't spend the same amount of time and same amount of productivity in home as I spend in my office. Various reasons. Probably my child would be there, my family would be there. Some kind of a disruptions will be there, but in the office it can be more focused. People can argue that you can go and lock up in a room, but I personally feel that working in an office gives you more productivity. That's my personal opinion. So to and then this also have an adverse effects on my mental stability. So how to be mentally stable while facing these kinds of uncertainties? Your views on that?
When you see Suren, like entire life itself, no, is actually uncertain. Like the entire life itself uncertain. We see today one person, like if the pandemic is there or not, like in normal life, like tomorrow he may not be there, or day after tomorrow he may not be there. Like entire life itself, we don't know like what is going to happen in the next moment. It is really uncertain. In this uncertain, there is a huge shift. That is what I see. Like this pandemic brought up a huge shift where the spread of disease is very high, and it is mandatory for us to like be at home sometime and do like do like okay. But when we see this kind of changes, and it is a kind of change, that is what we all are going through. And the first step, no, like to handle this situation emotionally, no, whatever is there, like accepting that and acknowledging this is what is there, this is what is that, this is it, this is the reality. Accepting that will give us some space. Like it will take some time for it to accept what is true, actually, what is there. And then in this situation, what can I do best in all the aspects of my life? When we look and see, like from that perspective, you know, like we could see a lot of things that we can do during this time also. If we have a work or we do not have a work, like how we live the life, no, that will make a difference. Then I can sit at home and worry and being sad and frustrated. I don't have like much work and I am like losing future is like that. And then like that also I can spend this time, like maybe 1 or 2 months, whatever it is. And I can like, no, I don't have work. Like I am taking this as a holiday for 1 or 2 months, and I'm going to be with my family fully, and whatever is required, I'm going to do. I'm going to be free and fun for this 2 months. That is what is I'm going to focus. That is a choice actually. When we accept the situation and accept the reality, then we have a opportunity to look at what is possible.
Okay. Okay. So is remote going to be the real future?
Maybe I may not say yes, or I will not say no also. But now, like from this situation, like there are a lot of companies opting work from home for like 50% or 60% of their people, and already like there are a lot of companies declared also. I think like TCS declared there will be like 50% work from home in next 2 years. And we also uncertain, no, there's the second wave is still on, and there are news that the third wave is already started, and we do not know about the fourth wave or fifth wave, no, like still it is not end.
You're fearing us. Okay.
No, the thing is like when that change and shift is happening in this world, it normally it will not go back to the normal thing.
Okay. So probably I can take it as 75% yes and 25% no.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Just for my knowledge, what are the remote tools which you are working, sir, which help you to get more connected?
No, I am work. I use Zoom. I use Microsoft Teams,
Okay.
and rarely Google Meet.
Okay.
Mostly Zoom only. Zoom is very much comfortable for me. We
Okay.
get connected within 2 to 3.
Okay. Thank you. Fine. And the next question. Most of the companies, MNCs, have extended their work from home till December. And some companies, they are forcing, for example, I have recently read a company called Upgrade, which was founded by one of the profounding entrepreneurs, Ronnie Scovala. They informed the employees to come and work in office. That was an official news which made a major stir in the industry. How can someone force employees to come and work in office? Some people are saying that, for example, in manufacturing sectors, people have to come and work in person. But this, considering being in tech and IT, I don't think you can manage with work from home. So, what is your view on that? Some companies are forcing employees to come to office. Some companies are extending the work from home. So, want to know your view on that?
So there are 2 to 3 things involved in this action. Sorry. One thing is like their experience about the past 1 year. What did they do, and what is the productivity that they got, and how did they manage it? This experience is what shaping them in the right now to do like to ask people to come to office or whatever it is. That is one thing that's based on maybe their experience. And second thing is their belief system. They would have a strong belief that based on their experience, they would have built that this will work for us and this will not work for us. And then the future, that whatever that they want to accomplish, no, for that future, like only like they are taking actions right now.
Okay.
It's both. There are 3 things involved in this. Like uh, uh, we cannot comment on this. Maybe we can suggest or we can speak about it. We cannot comment is at as a right or wrong. Like it is based on their
Exactly.
experience, and it is based on their vision or whatever that they want to fulfill, and it's based on their belief also.
Okay. Totally agree. So, we can't force someone to have their work model. So, there are a lot of people struggling on work-life balance. So, what is your suggestion on that?
No, Suren, work-life balance. No, like if I hear that word, uh, there is no balance between work and home, is what I see. Okay, for example, Sachin Tendulkar, no?
Yes,
Okay, you know how many days and how many months, how many hours you'll practice in a day?
I don't know, sir.
You'll be practicing more than 9 hours to 10 hours in a day, and you'll be
Okay.
having other things and other of works and everything. But still, like, do you think like you could manage the work from home? It's not work from home, but work life balance
Yes, I think so. He
in
somehow he
Sachin Tendulkar.
manages the
But
family.
but but they do not have any work life balance issue, no? Like all these sportsmen and but they also very less time with their families and friends and. But it is not about like a work life balance, work or like personal. It is about what they want to do and how they want to do. For example, like like 10 to 20 years back, we work to earn actually. Okay, that paradigm has shifted to like niche and vision, like creating niche and vision. When you focus towards your vision, no, like you have a vision and you want to fulfill that, you want to create something for the organization, then you will have a different stand. You will not say like I don't have time or I have to manage this and that. Like your entire focus will be shifted, and then it's opportunity for you to live the fulfilling life. Like whatever you do, no, you will experience that in that moment, and you will have a different view. What I say is like your view and perspective changes, no, your life will get altered.
So, my next question would be: so many people are struggling on work-life balance. So what's your view on that?
Yeah, there are two things, Suren. You said struggling on work-life balance. Okay, actually there is no struggle. And what we mean by work-life balance, if we when we see like these two things in depth, no, then we can understand or we can discover something. Because struggling, like there is something people can do and they cannot do. That is what will happen. Like everything else, no, it will be their thinking only. The struggling and difficulty and the problem, everything that we say, we uses all this word. No, it is in only in our thinking, not in reality. Something I can do, something I cannot do. That's it. It is very clear. But what we see, no, there is struggle. There are a lot of problems, issues. This we start thinking into this, and we create more problems and more struggles. Okay. When we come to this work-life balance, no, actually there is. What do you mean by work-life balance? When we distinguish, like when we discover that, then we could see
Okay.
like you mean to say like working 8 hours will give work-life balance, or working 9 hours will give work-life balance. For example, for X, no, Mr. X, like for him, like working 6 hours only will give work-life balance. For another person, it may be 10 hours, and another person it may be 12 hours. It is different. It is different to each and every person. Rather than looking at work-life balance, we can look at the objective and vision of that person. Like for example, if I am Mr. X and I want to fulfill this in my organization, if I have that view and perspective or that objective and vision, no, then I will not say like there is no work-life balance, or I will not have any complaints on work-life balance and my company is doing this or that. What I will be like, I will see each and every opportunity to fulfill that whatever that I am committed to fulfill. Is what I see.
And so the last question in this session, you see, you're not only a HR person, you're also owning a consultancy, and then you're also a coach as a you're being normally coaching various people at various levels, from junior level to senior level. Did you see any notable difference in their attitude or on their character, in their ability, the last 18 months as a coach?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I can see. Definitely, I can see like a lot of people like end of the conversation. Definitely, they'll have a difference in their behavior or attitude. I see. Uh, like if I want to share some example, no, like a person who is like frustrated or sad and annoyed about the circumstances or about the job that she is doing, like within 2 to 3 months, like she could experience as a joy and fulfillment, like when she was complete job is the same and circumstances is the same. Her experience of living the moment has got shifted, and that makes her to like be involved and get promoted and get good increase in the salary. There's a lot of difference, like behavior shift will happen in the coaching.
Okay. So, thank you, sir.